Kandi, do some shit for the black culture. We got enough babies and diseases out here. We don't need no shit about sex, Kandi.
So one of your classmates, Marlo, seems to think that you should be doing more for the culture.
She be so fake to me.
You fucked out in Atlanta, okay?
She gets on my motherfucking nerves.
Where's the lie? Where is the lie?
I'm tired of her bullshit.
Whatever I'm saying, point out the lie and then call me a liar.
She's fake as f.
But bitch, I say facts.
She want to get over here and show her motherfucking ass. She's getting on my nerves.
You just sound stupid, okay?
It's JustinDiego back with another Bingeworthy video. And y'all, I went back and forth about whether or not I was gonna make this video because it's such a messy situation. And I really didn't want to be like crossing the line and becoming known as a messy YouTuber, but when I tell y'all, I started unpacking everything and I just really could not look away. Now, before we get started sipping this tea, go ahead and like this video, click that subscribe button, and you already know you want to hit that bell button so you officially join me and my binge watchers and are first to get updates about binge-worthy videos like this. Last week, Real Housewives of Atlanta stars Marlo Hampton and Kandi Burruss were trending on Twitter over their recent feud that is currently playing out on the show. Now, in case you guys missed it, Marlo appeared as a guest on former Real Housewives of Atlanta producer Carlos King's podcast titled Reality with the King. And y'all, I could not look away because they were spilling so much tea and Marlo was throwing hella shade towards Kandi.
You done out in Atlanta, okay? And I done had plenty too, like you say. But girl, get a seminar on teaching us how to get all this money like you so we can be the first. How you want to be the first? All these other black women that support you and look up to you want to be a first as well.
Her shady comments all stemmed from episode 5 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, where Kandi decided to promote her bedroom candy brand again in a pretty interesting way. Now, on the show, it appeared as though Kandi had asked the girls to wear the toys in their, I can't even say that, and bring their remote to have some sort of a vibe, if you know what I mean, while they were in New York City. And I'm not even gonna lie, for me, it was a little bit weird. Actually, it was a lot bit weird because yeah, there were definitely husbands there, and I don't know about y'all, but it's weird to have married men being a part of this situation where there are literally vibrating punani's all around them.
My vajayjay is closed for business on this trip, okay? Thank you.
And it got especially weird when they lost control of the remote controls and the girls were being buzzed and vibrated uncontrollably.
Wow. No, it's going bananas.
Well, you gotta hit it again.
It's going bananas.
And there was not even a clear indication of who was actually pressing the remote.
Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that.
Technically, the remote can control more than one pair.
Call the police. We need to call the police.
And this actually landed Kandi in the hot seat with fans wondering why in the hell she thought that this was a good idea in the first place. With one viewer hollering, Kandi, it was inappropriate. They're all married men there. You're giving your husband a visual of another woman? Before another viewer chimed in saying, I don't know about this. Before a Kandi fan finally came to Kandi's defense saying,
At the end of the day, it doesn't f***ing matter, okay?
You would have thought that Kandi had did something seriously malicious with the way that people are acting. And one fan was genuinely confused saying, so wait a minute, Kandi, I'm supposed to give my man the remote to some vibrating panties that has a piece I put in my... Can I say... YouTube, can I say... I feel like I can't say so I'm just gonna say Oh no, let me start over and I'm just gonna choose another word. So wait a minute, Kandi. I'm supposed to give my man the remote to some vibrating pennies that has a piece I put in my pants and go to a Broadway play and sit still and quietly, ? And that's supposed to be fun, ? And Kandi responded, I told them not to use it while we were in the play, of course. The game was supposed to be anytime somebody said something shady or started arguing, then you hit the remote for the vibration to start. It was supposed to be a funny way to stop folks from arguing. With one Real Housewives of Atlanta fan calling straight BS, jumping in saying, Kandi, just stop it, laugh my A off.
Now that's how you clear up it.
Why didn't production add that info in if that was the case? ? Even still, it seems super creepy to have them wear them, especially around one another's husband.
Stay, keep it classy, be a lady, bitch. I said be a lady.
Every day of the week. If I hop up on the mic, they gon' play it on repeat. Cash 100 milli check, I get paid just to breathe.
And before we knew it, Kandi was strolling through that red carpet, hot sauce mad, and she had a lot to get off her chest.
She be so fake to me. Was it day or last night she was sending us the invites, her thing. She wanted us to come support her in her business or whatever. And I was the first one on the group text, probably the only one, no, one of two of all the housewives who said, oh yeah, girl, I'm gonna come be there for you. She gets on my motherfucking nerves. I'm tired of her bullshit. She's fake as It's facts. I got her showing a whole nother network when she needed help. And she wanna get over here and show her motherfucking ass. She's getting on my nerves.
Yes, when Kandi gets that little crackiness in her voice, y'all know she is about to blow.
If y'all do not know, I have been doing way more for the community than all of them. I don't mind saying it, okay?
Yeah, it's definitely true that Kandi has definitely done a lot for the community, and she definitely made us understand.
Listen, I pay off college tuitions for people I don't even know.
Okay, Miss Candy Bird is giving back to the culture.
What? I put all my businesses in black communities so that I can bring more jobs to our community. What's she doing?
And before any of this could even blow over, Marlo kept the shady conversation going on last week's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
First of all, Kandi was a damn hoe. She everybody for free. You're crazy.
They probably over there plotting. And they want to claim they want to be such best friends. Like, get the out of here.
I was so shocked, y'all. Sheree wasn't just sitting over there cackling, but she was actually chiming in too.
Yeah, that bitch was a hoe and that pussy wasn't good, and that's why you right always got the date underneath your tax bracket, okay? Preach.
Yo! Whoa! Whoa, wait, all right.
Yeah, this is bad. With Kandi Burris responding on Twitter, keep watching this season because the lady with the heavy tongue keeps my name in her mouth, ! And Marlo Hampton clapped right back saying, keep watching because the lady with the heavy tongue is keeping everybody's storyline juicy and paychecks coming in! And some fans were definitely getting their lick in, talking about, girl, Kandi, you need to cut her a check considering she gave you a storyline. Before another fan chimed in saying, word on the curb is Kandi actually has to work this season. Imagine that! .. Before my good sis left me screaming, talking about, Kandi, she making you work for that housewife check. Yes! With the crying laughing face emoji. And honestly, but no, this actually sparks a pretty interesting conversation. Does this type of smoke that Kandi has been getting actually help Bravo get their money's worth because she's the top paid housewife? And does this type of drama at the same time help fans get what we are really paying for as well?
Call me petty, but I guess that's what I am.
Yeah, that's definitely a very interesting thought, and I might just have to unpack that in another video. Because, whew, this is really becoming too much. But before I go, I do want to share my unpopular opinion. I honestly hear the message that Marlo is trying to articulate, and y'all, she's right. No.
It's all tomatoes.
You guys go drag me for this, huh? Okay.
Now look, y'all. It's no secret that Kandi is definitely a boss, and it's also no secret that she has made a lot of amazing things shake and pop off on this show. I also understand that Kandi has done a lot for the community that she made very clear in her interview with the Neighborhood Talk.
If y'all do not know, I have been doing way more for the community than all of them. I don't mind saying it.
But listen, it would be nice if we actually got to see some of the things that Marlo was saying she would love to experience in this group.
Now, say if we went there and she was like, hey, I'm going to teach you guys all how to contribute to a play and become a producer, how to get a restaurant. Girl, get a seminar on teaching us how to get all this money like you so we can be the first. How you want to be the first? All these other black women that support you and look up to you want to be a first as well. Do some shit to black culture.
And I am just saying, but it kind of echoes what Nene Leakes was saying a while back about how it would be nice for opportunities to be shared amongst multiple people in this group, rather than it always being, you know, your girl. And Sheree seems to feel the same way.
You don't even have it in your heart, Kandi, how to help other people. She's for herself. For herself.
Listen, I don't want no smoke, y'all. I'm just trying to say I see and I hear what Marlo and some of the other girls are trying to say. But again, they're just saying it the wrong way.
At the end of the day, people can only be who they are.
Comment right now and tell me what you think about all this mess. Do you think that Marlo Hampton is completely out of pocket for coming for the queen, Kandi Burruss? Or do you think that it's all fair when you're the highest paid sitting on the fattest Georgia peach check? Thanks so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I will see y'all peach holders on the next one.
Big money, little waist, yeah, I'ma snatch that. 2K for a feat, send it to my cash app. No post on the feed, made another fast bag. Every hit on the splits, run it up the ass cap, ass back. Your boyfriend tapped that. I ain't even gotta dance, I just throw that ass back.